Imagine holding an air rifle so powerful it rivals the punch of a firearm. A rifle capable of taking down wild boar, small bears, even deer. All powered not by gunpowder, but by compressed air. Sounds impossible, right? Well, today we're diving into the AEA Zeus 72 caliber, the most powerful air rifle on Earth. Stay until the end, because what you're about to learn will change the way you see air guns forever. Air rifles have been around for centuries, often thought of as simple tools for training, pest control, or small game hunting. But in recent years, technology has transformed them into beasts of engineering that push the very limits of air power. And at the top of this evolution sits the Zeus 72 caliber PCP, a rifle so massive and powerful it has carved out an entirely new category of hunting airguns. In this video, we'll break down the Zeus piece by piece, its engineering and construction, the raw power hidden inside, real user experiences from hunters across the United States, and even the legal landscape that surrounds it. And trust me, you're going to want to see how it compares to traditional firearms. Let's start with the design. The Zeus .72 is not just another PCP rifle, it's a mechanical giant. Built in the United States, it uses aerospace-grade aluminum for its body, combining brute strength with surprisingly manageable weight. This isn't a toy. This is craftsmanship built to last. Unlike most PCP air rifles, the Zeus doesn't rely on a magazine. Instead, each projectile is loaded manually into the chamber. Why? Because this rifle prioritizes raw power and precision over rapid fire. It's about making every shot count. The air system? A high-capacity cylinder that can be filled using either a high-pressure hand pump or a compressor. That means shooters are carrying compressed energy, ready to unleash at the pull of the trigger. And here's where it gets interesting. Every design choice screams one thing: uncompromising power. But what happens when you fire it? That's where things get truly shocking. The Zeus is defined by its caliber, 72 or 18.28 millimeters. To put that into perspective, most air rifles you've seen are .22 or .25. The Zeus dwarfs them. It launches slugs weighing over 800 grains of solid lead. And the power? In factory conditions, shooters report muzzle energy of up to 1,000 foot-pounds. Yes, 1,000. In some tuned configurations, hunters have achieved over 1,500. That's entering the territory of classic hunting firearms like the 30-30 Winchester. Projectile speed depends on weight. With the heaviest slugs, velocities sit between 600 and 700 feet per second. On paper, that sounds slow compared to smaller calibers, but remember, it's not speed alone, it's mass. A bullet train moving slowly is still unstoppable. The Zeus delivers devastating impact thanks to the sheer size of its slugs. Here's where expectations are often challenged. With a caliber this huge, you might think accuracy would be sacrificed, but reports from seasoned shooters tell a different story. At distances between 50 and 100 yards, the Zeus groups surprisingly well. This comes down to its precision barrel and bolt action design, which keeps movement minimal when loading. So what can it hunt? In states where it's legal, the Zeus is used on wild boar, deer, and even small bears. Some hunters have even documented taking down bison with the right setup. Think about that. An air rifle, no powder, no explosion, just air, dropping animals that size. What do shooters actually say about the Zeus 72? Across forums and hunting groups, one word comes up again and again: power. Owners describe the experience of firing it as jaw-dropping. It's the kind of rifle that makes everyone stop what they're doing at the range just to watch. Many compare it to a tank: robust, solid, indestructible. And that reputation isn't just hype. The Zeus has proven itself over and over in the field. Hunters share footage of massive hogs dropping instantly, or deer being taken with clean, ethical shots. The online community, especially places like Airgun Warriors and Airgun Nation, is alive with Zeus content, from airfilling tips to discussions on the best custom slugs. But not everyone agrees on everything, and this is where things get interesting. For all its strengths, the Zeus isn't perfect. First, the cost. This rifle sits in the premium range, closer to hunting firearms than typical PCP air rifles. For many, that's a big barrier. Second, the weight. While some shooters love its solid feel, Others find it exhausting to carry over long hunts. It's not the rifle you casually sling on your back for an all-day trek. And finally, ammunition. 72 caliber slugs aren't exactly on every shelf. Owners often have to order online, stockpile in advance, or even experiment with custom molds. It's a rifle that demands preparation, not spontaneity. Let's talk numbers. Independent testers on YouTube, channels like the Airgun channel and Airgun Tactical, have documented Zeus pushing between 1,200 and 1,500 foot-pounds with 500 grain slugs. With heavier projectiles, some report over 1,600 foot-pounds. To put that into perspective, that's energy in the same class as a .30-30 Winchester, a round used by hunters for deer across America. Let that sink in. An air rifle standing shoulder to shoulder with a traditional hunting cartridge. Accuracy tests tell a mixed story. At 100 yards, groups hover around 4 minutes of angle. Not bench rest precision, but well within ethical hunting range for large game. And remember, this rifle isn't about punching paper. It's about raw stopping power in the field. And here's where everything changes. When you realize that compressed air, something invisible, can match the energy of powder and fire. So who owns a Zeus? The demographic is pretty clear. Hunters, ballistic enthusiasts, and collectors chasing the extreme edge of what air guns can do. These aren't casual plinkers. Most Zeus owners already own multiple PCP rifles. For them, the Zeus represents the ultimate prize, the crown jewel of big bore air guns. Online, the community is passionate. Forums buzz with tips on filling techniques, slug recommendations, and even custom modifications. YouTube comments are filled with awe, questions, and sometimes disbelief from viewers seeing the Zeus for the first time. It's a small but very dedicated group, and that's what keeps this rifle alive in conversation. Every video, every forum post adds to the legend of the Zeus. Now, before you grab your credit card and start shopping, here's the reality check. Legality. Unlike firearms, air rifles don't fall under a single federal law in the United States. Instead, regulations vary state by state. Take Arkansas, for example. Hunters can legally use air rifles of .40 caliber or larger, producing at least 400 foot-pounds of energy for deer hunting. Arizona goes even further, requiring a minimum of .40 caliber and 500 foot-pounds to pursue elk or bison. Texas sets the bar at .30 caliber and 215 foot-pounds for big game. But then there's California, where using air rifles for large game is completely off the table. That's why, if you're considering the Zeus, understanding your local laws isn't just smart, it's essential. This step is crucial, because without it, even the most powerful air rifle in the world could land you in serious legal trouble. In the right hands and in the right states, the Zeus is a legitimate big game hunting tool. We're talking clean, ethical harvests of wild hogs, deer, even small bears. There are even documented cases of hunters taking down bison, a feat that cements the Zeus as more than just a novelty. But remember, this isn't a beginner's rifle. Its size, its weight, and its recoil demand experience. It belongs with hunters who understand shot placement, who respect game, and who know how to prepare for the challenges of big bore air gunning. So, what have we learned? The AEA Zeus 72 caliber is not just an air rifle, it's a revolution in air power. From its aerospace-grade build to its devastating energy, to the passionate community that surrounds it, the Zeus stands alone at the very top of the airgun world. It's expensive, it's heavy, and it requires planning. But for those who dare to own one, it offers something truly unique: the experience of wielding the most powerful air rifle in existence. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into the world of firearms and air rifles, and drop a comment below. Would you ever take the Zeus hunting? Or is this beast simply too much gun? And don't miss our next video, where we compare the Zeus against other big bore air rifles. Because trust me, what you'll see there will surprise you.